preparation for our landing. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting? Everything went without a hitch?
Yep, and according to Kyler's directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dunhills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes, Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dunhills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Oh no!
Damn, Nance. This is why. This is why you
What was
don't
that?
use the phone while you're driving. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I guess Nancy Drew is blonde now. Can't go here. Of course, I want to try to go away from here. Oh, interesting. I don't think that's where I wanted to go right now. Well, let's... What's up with this? Can I click? Oh. It's really giving me Gabriel Knight, like the last one already. It's here. 2 dragons. That's puzzle. A slidey puzzle. My favorite type of puzzle. Let's see. It's the same one as on the other side. Okay. Yeah, what's that one? Excuse me? Alright, let's take a look here. I guess that's the neck. This one's a corner. This is another corner. These 2 are corners. They have to go here. I guess... Now my brain cells are doing something. Okay. And then we got this one goes here, this one goes there. So I just need to put these in the correct order, basically. Just like that. And then these are the other way around. So here.
It looks like a piece is missing.
Neat. Guess I'll go take a look in here. Can I? Nope. Alright. Nancy's pretty fast, I gotta say. This time around. That is quite dark. This one's broken.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the wedding.
The wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait,
That's
please. My
not
car's in the
the
ditch
voice
by
I
the gate. I
expected.
can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least talk to Kyler?
She's sleeping.
No, wait. I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you.
Please, can I come in just for a minute? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Well, that's a warm greeting. Hmm? Oh, I see. Well, I guess I'll take a bigger one. Oh. Where is she throwing them exactly? Oh. Oh. Okay, apparently. Whoops.
Oh.
Deaf are you now? I told you you cannot be staying here.
Donal, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Maid of honor.
Matt's disappeared? How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just disappear?
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
He disappeared as a prank?
He adores getting people in a tizzy. I do think he's pushing the envelope this time, but he'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off?
That was the caretaker, Donal Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British fiancé, Donal detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Fairy people.
You sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him. You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out, teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving mysteries, so if you want to give this one a go, by all means do. You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah, and Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland? I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
Okay, she's cute.
Nancy, splendid timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't taken a good look around down there yet.
Just go down the stairs and look for the monstrosity with the big wheel and the levers. You can't miss it. It came with the castle. My great-uncle, Grandpapa's brother, was some sort of mad inventor. Had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here. Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster, And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets, and the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
And here goes the first chore. Let's see what we've got here. The zodiac constellations. I just took the book. Cool. Can I look at it too? Alright. That's not the right order. The zodiac constellations. Illuminating the night sky, the zodiac was one of the first known celestial coordinate systems. Extending around 8 degrees on either side of the ecliptic, the sun's apparent path as viewed from Earth is the circular zone known as the zodiac. The zone was further divided into segments, each represented by one of the 12 signs. Seasons were marked by the setting and rising of the constellations against the position of the sun. Every year the sun returns to nearly the same position on the ecliptic at the spring equinox. Due to a slight variation of approximately 1 degree every 72 years, known as the precession of the equinox, the astronomical zodiac no longer corresponds with the astrological zodiac. Hence, while Aries' reign is noted in astrology as March 21st to April 20th, the constellation itself is actually visible during Taurus's reign the following month. With the constellation divided equally by the equator at any given time, the zodiac glides across the night skies in both hemispheres. Whether used for astronomy or astrology, the zodiac will continue to inspire the millennia to come. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Alright, so we've got all of them here. The last of the signs, Pisces, is seen as 2 fish tied by their tails to the same point. Man, the people that thought of this were like super creative to see 2 fish in this. In Greek myth, the fish were Aphrodite and Cupid, who had transformed themselves to escape Typhon. Ooh. Any more fun books for me to steal? I guess not. What's that one? Ooh, more cogs. I mean, cogs. Oh. Interesting. I guess I'm supposed to have 10 of each. I guess I might be missing some. Well, in that case, let's keep snooping around.
This is useless. It's not lit.
How can you say that? You're Nancy Drew, nothing's ever useless. Well, yeah. I might be making this way too complicated, but there we go. I guess it is lit now.
This'll come in handy.
That's it here. This I can click on, okay. Well, math is exactly what my brain cells need today. Convert binary into a letter by locating the 8-digit binary's numerical value on the chart. Binary is written by finding the combination of column values that, when added together, equal the numerical value. Each 1 or 0 represents a single column. Writing 1 if the value is used and 0 if the value is not used. In 8-digit binary, columns represent the following values. Use the chart to locate the letter with a value of 106 and find that this is binary for J. I see. Aren't those the zodiac signs? I'm also missing 2 of them. Oh. Oh. Too heavy. Alright. Well, that's that. This is so cozy. Can't look at anything here, can I? Wait, there was also a door here, no? Here we go.
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
Ooh. Guess I'm not going that way. Man, I would not feel comfortable staying here. Where does this go?
I don't think I can jump that far.
Should we find out?
Huh? Ah!
Whoa, that's quite a scream. The bad news, you were too badly injured in the fall to be Kyler's maid of honor. The good news, the dress she has wanted you to wear looks awful and... Okay, something. No, I don't want to try again. Oh, there's more stairs. Yeah, it's like due for some renovation. There's an entire wall missing. Oh, who's that?
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew. I'm
What?
Kit Foley, Matt's best friend. Ignore the eye if you can.
I
Walked
can't.
into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
I don't know how a door fits into your eye socket.
I was going to say the same about you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean, comes to her senses?
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies like Donal claims. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Have you told Kyler?
No, I haven't got the heart. Or the guts. Take your pick. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
Without saying anything to her?
I'm sure he'll contact her in another day or two. In the meantime, she's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
When or how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
Kyler and I went for a walk, came back, and the next thing I knew, Kyler was saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
Where did you last see him?
In the nursery. He always seemed to be in the nursery fiddling with things. Whenever I'd tease him about it, he'd always give me this impish little grin like he was up to something. When I checked the nursery and saw that Matt's suitcase and backpack were gone, it finally dawned on me that he had left and he wasn't coming back. Of course, by that time, Kyler had convinced herself that he was simply playing one of his practical jokes, and I couldn't bring myself to burst her bubble, so I didn't.
How come you sound so American?
Because I am American. My father's VP of International Sales for Krollmeister Incorporated. The company transferred him to London 15 years ago. I've pretty much lived there ever since. I just can't seem to pick up the accent.
It looks like you're drawing something. Are you an artist?
Me? Not hardly. I'm with a real estate development company. These are just preliminary sketches for a couple of projects we're working on. In other words, I'm doing homework.
Residential real estate or commercial?
Mostly residential. And let me tell you, we'd have a field day with attractive land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean view, easy commute to Donegal, bedrock foundation, readily accessible groundwater. That bog's a bit problematic, but a little sand, a little gravel, a little landscaping, voila! A cluster of 6, maybe 8 luxury homes amid a park-like setting that would sell like lightning.
Good talking to you.
Stay out of trouble.
You're suspicious. Also, I would not be able to stay here.
I can't just go snooping around, not with Kit right there.
Fair enough. Like, dude, you are in a room with an entire wall missing. I mean, to be fair, the moon looks wonderful, but... Oh. Got one more. Anything else here? I guess not. Ooh, we have another one of those things. I don't have any money. I just found money. Well. Oh. Why is her face funny? That's a little bit suspicious. Can I...
What's going on?
I'd better get going. See ya.
Drop by anytime.
I'd like to know something about that picture, but I guess I won't. Oh, that's the thing, that's... the printer. Okay, do I have any instructions anywhere?
I should use black ink to print the programs.
Sure. Where do I put it? There, I guess. And then what? Here?
Alan Payne. That's kind of weird.
Do I need any more of them? How many more do you need? Nope, can't click on it. I guess I'm done here. Oh, giant door. I'm actually trying to look around. I would really like to go past this table and look at that, because it's pretty. Whoa.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
That's weird. Super pretty though. Can't throw any more rocks. Destroy any more windows. It's a sad day for Nancy. It's basically further up, but I can't go there, so... I haven't been here yet, have I? This is mine. Don't you dare. You... stealing little flying thing. Bird. It's called the bird. Can I move them at all? Or do I have to click them? In rainbow? Well, I can't do that, I guess. Why can't I look at this? That's why. I guess this might be like a secret door or something. Ah, that's the nursery. See not what you see, and hear not what you hear. Evil returns to the evildoer. Le lapin bleu. Bleu.
What is that?
Creepy, mostly. Truth speaks even though the tongue weak dead. Weird. Oh. Ah, I see. I don't have all of them. Wait, do I have all of them? Maybe I have all of them? Interesting. So, let's see. The cat has to be to the left side of the horse. But it doesn't have to be directly next to it. The pig has to be directly next to it. The cow has to be directly above. This one has to be directly underneath the cat, so the cat needs to be a little further away so that the knight can be in between here. And then we've got, yeah, I think this one has to be here. There we go. I found a coin. Oh. Oh. Left to move me up and down, right to circle round and round. Gotcha. I guess purple booties we only have 4 of. So I'll start with that. Oh, actually, we have less blue heads. Let's maybe try that first.
One eternity later.
This way I would have a brown booty. Oops. But not the green booty. Okay, so this is still not it. Let's try the blue. That, or that one as well. It's the same one though. Unless I need a brown booty. Purple. Green. this one. Whoa. I did it. Finally. And we got another cogwheel. That's good. His silent mouth is sweet to hear. I agree. Damn, like the entire window fell out. Oh. Ah, I got another coin. Perfect, I think I can use the thing downstairs now. Well, let me go talk to...
Did you finish
You.
the programs?
Yep. But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan Payne. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't Kit the best man?
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He got here early too. But when Matt vanished, Alan was certain that Matt was playing a joke and refused to be the butt of it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear only when Matt does and not a moment before. You know, perhaps you should give Alan a call. 0044-020-7946 0481. He may have seen something while he was here that could help you find Matt. Have you a phone?
Not one that works.
You'll have to use the phone down the road at the inn. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
Someone ran out in front of my car on my way here and caused me to drive into a ditch.
Are you all right?
Me, I'm fine. My car and my cell phone, not so good. And I'm pretty sure whomever I saw dropped this. Looks like some kind of homemade doll.
The clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his ring. What did the person who dropped this look like?
I didn't really get a good look. It was dark and I was distracted and it moved so fast. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what I saw was a person.
Donal, the caretaker. When we realized Matt was gone, straight away Donal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies, which is of course utterly ridiculous. It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume and leaving that doll behind just to confound us. Well, I do hope he's enjoying himself, because as soon as we're married, that will be that. No more practical jokes. Ever.
You can't just change a person like that.
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of his time down the road at the Screaming Banshee Inn.
Who pays him?
My grandfather's estate. Apparently, Grandpapa considered Donal to be as much a part of Castle Malloy as those mouldy old tapestries you see everywhere. I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees and fairies and leprechauns. And he can be quite obstinate, as you saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are you when that happens? In here?
In here, in the nursery, sometimes outside. His voice is always very muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying. But it's Matt, I'm sure of it.
And you've looked all over for him?
When it became apparent he was missing, we searched everywhere for hours. We were afraid he'd gone wading and drowned or something, or wandered into the bog, or gotten lost out on the moor. But we found no footprints, no clothes lying around, nothing. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
I found these glasses in the fireplace in the nursery.
Those are Matt's. You found them in the fireplace.
Did you look there when you were searching for Matt?
Of course not. Why would we look in the fireplace? Matt never, ever took his glasses off. Mostly because without them, he can't see 2 feet in front of him.
Did he have an extra pair?
It's possible. Any normal person with eyesight as bad as his would have had 10 extra pairs. But how did those get broken? Oh, Nancy, maybe he truly is in trouble.
Let me do some more looking around before we jump to any conclusions. The glasses could still just be part of an elaborate practical joke.
You're absolutely right. Please find him, Nancy. I do so want to strangle him.
If Matt was staying in the nursery, where's his luggage?
Right there by his cot.
It's not there now.
but it was there, just last night. I remember seeing it when I peeked in to see if he'd finally decided to reappear. At least, I think I saw it last night. If it's not there now, perhaps Donal moved it, took it to storage or something. Because I know I saw it after Matt went missing. So it's around here somewhere, just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
What are you doing in here, if you don't mind my asking?
Reading. About myself, in a way. You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this place, not only did I have no idea that this castle existed, but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, Grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago, so no one would find out he was Irish.
Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II. He was rumored to have been a double agent, supposedly doing top-secret research for the Allies, but in truth passing his findings onto the Axis. Not exactly a brother you want people to know about.
If the rumors were true.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
All these books were Brendan's?
I can't be certain, but I assume so. He was quite the inventor, I do know that. Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
Did you know when you decided to hold your wedding here that half the place is pretty much rubble?
Oh, yes. Mind you, I didn't even know that Castle Malloy existed until Grandpapa died and I was notified that I'd inherited it. At which point the executor of his estate sent me pictures and assured me that despite its appearance, it was in fact habitable.
It looks like a bomb went off in it.
No doubt because one did. One summer night in 1944, this place, or half of it at least, just suddenly blew up. It was rumored that my great-uncle Brendan was working on something that involved a new kind of rocket fuel. He was killed along with his wife and young daughter. Apparently they all just vaporized. Which I guess is why Donal claims the nursery, where the little girl spent most of her time, is haunted.
I'm gonna go play detective now.
Keep me posted.
Play detective. Okay, what else was there? Okay, let's figure this one out, I guess. I have the coins now.
I would like a fortune.
It's not exactly a fortune, but I'll take it. You feel the earthquake? No, not right now. You have anything
What's
to
going
say?
on?
If you and Matt are best friends, how come you didn't want to be his best man?
Actually, I did. But Matt mentioned that it would be a good move for him politically if he asked this guy he knows from work, Alan Payne, to be his best man. And I said, hey, do it. So he did. No big deal.
Have you ever been up in the tower?
You saw the stairs, or what's left of them. There's no way to get up there.
I could have sworn I saw lights coming from it.
Perhaps it was the good people come a-calling on their good friend Donal. Or maybe it was just reflected moonlight or something. So if you're thinking Matt's up there, forget it. Ain't no way.
I'll see you later, okay?
Keep it real.
Okay, let's see. So I guess I can... Interesting. Alright, well, let me go to the inn. Or check the grounds, which are first, I guess. Is that the missing wall in the main room? What's this? Looks pretty. Oh, hell yeah.
Wonder what that crow's doing in there.
Probably hoarding stuff. Oh. Oh. Interesting. I have no idea what this means. Oh. Wait, what does it say? I, Kyler, choose you, Matt, to be my best friend. My companion, my love. Through life's trials and something. World Trial Celebrations. Throat together. Oh man. True gift I've never known. I will treasure always. With this ring, I give you all my love, my heart, my soul. Oh man. That doesn't bode well. Can I? Wow, I can. The good news, the cliff wasn't that high. The bad news, it was still a cliff. Yes, please. I didn't know I could just walk off there. Ooh. Looks like a crater. Anything else for me to do besides looking at it? No? Cool. I know there's like paths to go, but like who needs paths, honestly? What is this? Now why can't I look at it? Okay, nothing. Oh. Well, I was gonna say maybe we'll see Bernie, but that doesn't sound like Bernie.
I'm not sure I can get over there without falling in.
That's fair. I don't think I'm gonna try. This time. Oh, there's a thing here. Does it just go back? Oh. Interesting. that's that. I guess I'll follow the path. Nice. More puzzles that I don't know how to solve. Cool. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. I guess I'll just go to the end now. I can actually walk. Can't really go far. Okay. We are at the inn. Let me do a phone call first, I guess. Do I have? I don't have money, do I? Oh, wait. Oh, thank God I have this one.
Hello?
Yes, hi. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Castle Malloy. I'm Kyler Mallory's maid of honor.
Yes, I remember that name. Has Matthew finally put an end to that ridiculous prank of his?
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or two before my ride gets here. What's on your mind?
Do you have any idea where Matt may be hiding?
None. And if what you're really asking is, am I in on his little joke? The answer to that is absolutely, unequivocally, no. I detest practical jokes.
Did you help look for Matt after he disappeared?
I did not. As soon as Kyler said it would be just like Matt to disappear as a prank, I refused to join in any search for him. And when he didn't show up the next morning, I left. I did not travel all the way to Ireland to be made a fool of. Besides, I'd had quite enough of the three of them and rather liked having an excuse to leave.
You didn't get along with them?
I was fine. They're the ones who couldn't seem to get along. For instance, the evening before Matt disappeared, he and Kit had a terrible row. I couldn't make out exactly what was being said, but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact, the next time I saw Kit, he was sporting a black eye. And the next morning, Matt and Kyler had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other. I was more than happy to bid the lot of them farewell, though I imagine I'll be returning to the castle before too long. Matt is bound to find his prank as tedious as everyone else does eventually. I must be off. Nancy, it was a pleasure venting to you. Hopefully before too long we shall meet in person. Cheers.
Well, actually...
This is where my phone card comes in handy.
Let me give Nat a call, cause, like... our phone doesn't work, so...
Hello?
Hi, Ned, it's me.
Hey, Nancy. How come you're not calling from your cell phone?
It's kind of a long story. So, are you at the pool party?
Yeah. In fact, Kathy and Carrie say hi. So do their parents, and everyone else who's here. Which is pretty much all of River Heights.
You sound funny.
I just miss you, that's all. Look, enough about me. I want to hear about Ireland. How's it going?
Well, it would be going a whole lot better if the guy Kyler came here to marry wasn't missing.
The groom is missing?
She thinks he's just playing a practical joke.
Wait a minute. You and Kyler are there by yourselves?
No, Matt's best friend is here too. So's the caretaker, Mr. Delaney.
This guy Matt thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding is funny? I'm no expert on marriage or anything, but I don't think that's a good sign.
Something that kind of looked like a woman and kind of didn't. Ran across the road right in front of me just as I got to the castle.
What do you mean it kinda looked like a woman?
It had all this long, wild hair, and it was wearing something flowing, like a dress or a robe. But its face, it just didn't look human. It startled me so badly that I drove off the road into a ditch. But don't worry, I'm fine.
How can I not worry? You're in Ireland not 2 hours, and what happens?
A mystery falls into my lap. A harmless mystery, because like I said before,
You're fine. Right.
I'd really like to get into the tower of Castle Malloy.
What's stopping you?
The lack of stairs, for one thing.
There are no stairs?
They were destroyed along with half the castle in a mysterious explosion during World War II. Apparently the guy who lived here then, Brendan Malloy, was some kind of mad scientist.
Why do you want to get up in the tower so bad?
I saw some strange lights coming from inside it. Kit says Matt is no rock climber, but still, I can't help but think it might have been Matt.
Why would he be up in a tower?
Maybe that's where he's hiding out.
You just said there's no way to get in.
I know, but maybe...
He learned how to fly.
You're not helping, Ned.
Sorry, Nancy.
I found Matt's broken glasses in the fireplace of the room he was staying in.
What would somebody's glasses be doing in a fireplace?
They could have been knocked off his face and landed there.
You think he was fighting with someone?
That's a possibility. I didn't admit it to Kyler, but I'm getting worried.
Relax. Because you know what? If I wore glasses and if I were into playing practical jokes on people, I'd do just that. I'd break them and leave them someplace really weird just to freak out whoever finds them.
You're probably right.
But why don't you give that fireplace a real good look, just in case?
That's it for now.
Sure wish you were here. Bye, Nance.
Bye, Ned.
Okay, now Bess. Might as well just do all of them.
Hello? Is this a sales call?
No, Bess, it's me, Nancy. I'm calling from a phone in Ireland.
Nancy, hi! George, get over here. It's Nancy. Hi, Nan. You'd better be having a great time there because you are missing an incredible time here. The Dunhills throw the best parties. You should see all the awesome pool toys they've got. And everywhere you look, some cute guy in swim trunks is standing over a barbecue grilling something. I'm in heaven.
Sounds fabulous. Be sure to wish Kathy and Carrie a happy birthday for me.
You know, one person I haven't seen is Ned. Yeah, me neither.
He's there somewhere. I talked to him earlier.
So, what's going on with you?
Just as I got to the castle, some very strange-looking person ran across the road in front of me and made me drive into a ditch.
You wrecked your car? She gets in an accident and you're worried about some stupid rental car? Real nice, Bess. Well, Nancy's obviously okay or she wouldn't be calling. Did this strange-looking person apologize?
No, he, she, or it just kind of vanished. And when I talked to Kyler, I found out that her husband-to-be has vanished.
What do you mean, vanished?
Matt came to Ireland with Kyler and his best friend Kit, but now he's nowhere to be found. Kyler is convinced he's pulling a prank.
A prank?
Apparently, he's a pretty big practical joker.
More like a pretty big moron. Incoming. Check it out. Oh my gosh.
Guys? Hello? Bess? George? Anyone?
Sorry, we were hopelessly distracted by a truly amazing set of washboard abs.
What would you two say if I said I needed a hint?
We would say, why ask us when you've got your very own fortune teller right there in the great room? Right, George? There's an old Irish saying, when it looks like you might fail, go see Madame Ishabel.
That's not an old Irish saying.
I know, but you get the picture.
Whoever ran out in front of my car dropped a handmade doll that looks like the missing groom.
A handmade doll? That's kind of freaky. Dolls are freaky, period. Who around there would be making dolls?
Kyler thinks I saw Matt, and the doll was just part of the practical joke he's playing.
Let me see if I got this straight. The guy thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding, causing cars to run off the road, and making creepy dolls is funny? Not exactly Bess Marvin marriage material, is he?
According to Alan Payne, Matt's best man, there was a lot of arguing going on just before Matt disappeared. Matt was fighting with Kit, Kyler was fighting with Matt. Alan said he went back to London to wait for Matt to reappear because he couldn't stand all the constant squabbling.
So all was not blissful in premaritalville, eh? Wait a minute. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't he his best man?
Good question. Unfortunately, the person most qualified to answer it has disappeared. Did I tell you that Kit Foley has a black eye?
Why am I not surprised?
I found a draft of the vows Kyler is planning to say at her wedding.
Oh, custom-written vows are so sweet.
Problem is, these vows have the words, "What am I doing? This is wrong," scrawled beneath them.
That can't be good. How do you know she was talking about the wedding? Maybe she was just frustrated because she couldn't put her feelings into words.
That's true.
Did you ask her about them? What's the point? If she is having second thoughts about getting married, she probably won't admit it, seeing as she's failed to mention it before.
That's true, too.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't suggesting that Kyler is behind Matt's disappearance, are you?
I admit that doesn't make much sense.
But it is a possibility. You two are terrible.
I'll let you get back to the party. You guys are wearing sunscreen, right?
Yes, Nancy.
Just checking. Bye.
Such an odd friendship. Well, either way. I guess I'll check out the inn. Let's... no vacancy, of course. It don't matter though.
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all then?
I'm staying there. I just wanted to talk to you.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did you? Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
Huh?
The mix maid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth, trying to mix and serve at the same time. I heard her soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst. I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the matter. But now, were some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while, that would surely speed the plough.
I mean, the only person that I see sitting here is you, so...
Sounds good to me. I'll see to it you get your
But sure, let's...
whatever. ASAP.
do free labor.
Gonna play mix maid for a while, are ya? Well, here's what you're to do. I'll take the orders and put the tickets up here. Each ticket will have no more than 2 drinks on it. And to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names. The mixing book will tell you which little picture stands for what drink. It'll also tell you what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
Oh man, okay. Jesus. Crow and this thing. Blender. What the hell is this? Shit. Wait. Oh, okay. And then it goes into this one. Man. Like, as a bartender, that is unnecessarily complicated. This thing? There we go. And the crow.
Another round completed. All done and dusted, are ya? Thank you, miss. Take what's in the tip jar. And the next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
Well, at
You
least I
make
made
a
money.
mean crow's nest, girl. Well done.
Welcome back, cat
Now,
lover.
I'm to tell you what happened to the Sassenach, am I?
I'm sorry. Happened to the what?
The Sassenach. The Englishman. The one Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The she took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
By the good people, you mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Just what are these good people going to do with him?
Whatever they please. He's in their world now, and he'll not be coming back. That's as much of the truth as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. Caused the explosion they did.
The one that destroyed half the castle?
Brendan, his wife, Caitlin, used to own this place, she did. Aye, and their little girl, Fiona. All three were lost to the world forever when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine to Fiona, is why. And they knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things. Got plans for you, they do.
The fairies? The good people? What makes you say that?
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find 'em.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
Aye, that's exactly my meaning. Taken they were. The good people want you to be staying.
The name of this place. Just what exactly is a banshee?
A woman, one of the good people, as alive as you and me, with wild hair almost as long as the tattered grey robe billowing up around her whenever she appears. Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow, but it's the sound she makes, her terrible wailing, that strikes fear in the human heart. Because when a mortal hears the wail of a banshee, it means someone is about to die.
I saw someone with long hair and a grey robe outside the castle tonight.
Did you know?
It ran across the road in front of me. That's why my car's in the ditch.
Not till I was 54 did I see a banshee. To see one at your age, on your very first night in Ireland. A special lass you are indeed.
There's no other explanation for what I saw?
There might be 24 explanations for what you saw. But none, save one, is the truth.
Sometimes I hear this strange kind of wailing sound when I'm in the castle. Have you ever heard it?
These ears don't work so well now. Even the pattering of rain is beginning to slip by 'em. But, the situation being what it is, by my reckon, a banshee, you heard.
You mean someone in the castle is going to die?
Aye.
Someone as in Matt?
How they know what they know, and why they do what they do, are mysteries far beyond mortal solution. But be assured, lass, someone at Castle Malloy is doomed.
Do you dislike all Englishmen as much as you dislike Matt Simmons? Or is he special somehow?
I've little use for any Sassenach, but I took a disliking to this one soon as I laid eyes on him. Arrogant he was, cocky, disrespectful, foolish, always touching things he shouldn't, going places he didn't belong. Worse than a stray dog, that one was.
What about Kyler?
Aye, Kyler. She's different. She belongs here. It's in her blood. It's the reason she does naught but read up in the library. She'll not be leaving Ireland, mark my words. And if she winds up marrying Mr. Foley, all the better.
So Kit, you like?
Aye. He may talk like a Yank and live like a Brit, but there's Irish in the lad. I saw it right off. Little wonder he's in love with the girl. They'll make a fine pair.
Whoa, wait a minute. Kit's not in love with Kyler.
Blind, are you now? Loves her, he does indeed. He's all but wearing a sign saying so. He came to the wedding early to make sure there'd never be a wedding. Only the good people saw to that for him. Ah, the luck of the Irish.
I should get back to the castle.
Be careful out there, lass.
Historically, the Irish did not have a lot of luck. But I agree, he seems quite in love with Kyler. Difference detective. Sure. Another mystery is afoot. Use your sleuthing skills to discover all the clues, clicking on each difference. Search quickly. If time runs out, you'll be kicked off the force. Let's go waste my money. Oh my. 12 of them too? Jesus. Three more. There. And one last one missing now. Ah, here. What do I get? A whistle. A doll, a ball, a whistle. Can I use it? Where is it? Oh. Okay, start your attack. Countdown must be exactly 0 after all darts have been launched at the target. Red bullseye 50, green bull's ring 25. Black or white area is the number. Hit of the board equals 0. Inner ring number times 3. Outer ring number times 2. Oof. 201, huh? Oh my gosh, Ness. Okay. Neat. Wait, bust? Wait. Ah, all darts. Shoot. Okay, well. Oopsie. Okay. $26 now. So where's 10? And 6. There we go. We get a toy. Got another toy. Okay. Wait, that's it here? I guess. Oh, there's photos. Nice. The masks from like Phantom of Venice inspired stuff. Okay, well, I guess that's it here for now. And I definitely need to talk to Kyler again. Damn, that's quite a long path. Oh, look, that's my car. Why would you leave the lights on? Can I do something about that? That's a little annoying. Oh. What is this? I think I missed a turn, but that's okay. Nothing I can do here, though. You missed a turn. There we are. Okay, now I'm glad that Nancy is fast. Let's see. I think it would be good to talk to you.
How's it going?
Alan Payne told me he overheard you and Matt arguing the day before Matt disappeared. And pretty much right before you walked into that door.
What were you doing talking to Alan Payne?
I thought he might know something that could help us find Matt.
I told you, Matt bailed. He doesn't want to be found. Look, like I said, Alan Payne doesn't really know Matt or me that well, okay? The fact is, he misunderstood what he heard. Matt and I have been friends for more than 12 years. We were just fooling around.
Fooling around? You ended up with a black eye.
I told you that was an accident. I'm clumsy.
What were you two talking about?
I forget. That's how inconsequential it was. Hey, I just remembered. Kyler wants me to do the seating chart for the wedding dinner. Like I said, I can't bring myself to tell her there's not going to be a wedding. Anyway, I need to get to work on it, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
Sure, I can do that.
Excellent. Just fill it out and bring it back to me when you think you've got everyone sitting in the right place.
Whatever you like.
Because unless and until it gets done, afraid I'm gonna be pretty much incommunicado.
Well, neat, because I don't really want to talk to you anyway the way you're talking right now. So, let's go, Kyler. Is that this one? Yep.
You have a lead?
When I called Alan Payne, he said that on the day Matt disappeared, you and Matt had a pretty big argument.
I dare say Matt and I have argued about one thing or another every day since we met. That's just how we are together.
Can you remember what you were arguing about?
I haven't the foggiest idea. Apparently, you should ask Mr. Big Ears Payne.
I'll catch you later.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Like, all three of them don't seem to have a fantastic relationship, to be honest. I guess I should do that. Okay. That's kind of close. Dang it. Looks pretty straight to me, but not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Also not sure what to do with this information, because like they're... I don't know. I haven't seen any... Wait, actually no, I have the plates. 01 and 11. So 64, 67. That will be C. Whatever that means. Guess I should maybe do the list first. Seating requests. The wedding party are the only people on their side of the table. So it would have to be here. Let me do something like this. No invited guest can sit next to another guest of the same color. When seated next to the groom, Kyler wants her maid of honor on her right side for the toast. Okay. Yeah. There. Guest seats will alternate by gender on the long side. Sure. Rose and Linda both want to sit next to John. Rose and Linda. Kit is between Ellen and one of the ladies. Alright. Red guests are on the short side of the table. So then individuals whose names begin with the same letter cannot sit next to each other. So I guess oh man, where are we? Adjoining corner seats of the table are the same gender. Also, wait, these are the same gender? Taylor wants an end chair. Heather, Richard, and Jane would like to be seated together. Heather, Richard, and Jane. Hey. Guess maybe Donal. Maybe that's it. Oops. That's not where I wanted to go.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. The people at the top of the table don't look right. Try again.
At the top? Why not? Taylor is a guy. Yeah, maybe that's it.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. This looks great. Wow, you did it. I'm impressed.
So now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk. Oh, hey, actually, you might want to take a look at this first. I found it on the floor in Matt's room when I was looking for him.
What is it?
Frankly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. but maybe it will to you. Take it.
Will do.
If anybody can figure out what Matt was doing with it, you can, I'm sure. Good luck.
I take it you're still
What's
not...
going on?
Yeah, we are.
If you weren't going to be the best man, how come you came out here so early?
I volunteered to help get everything set up, and Matt and Kyler took me up on it. I'm pretty good friends with Kyler, too. In fact, I'm the one who introduced her to Matt.
How long ago was that?
A little less than a year ago. They both claimed it was love at first sight, and it seemed like it really was, right up until a couple of days ago. You sure do ask a lot of questions. Wait a minute. Nancy Drew. Kyler told me about you. You're the girl who likes to play detective.
Well, it's just, you know, kind of a hobby. Although Kyler did say it'd be nice if I could find Matt.
Well, you're not gonna have any luck doing that. Old Matt is long gone.
Kyler says sometimes she hears Matt's voice, only it's very faint and muffled. Do you ever hear him?
No. Man, Kyler must be losing it or something, because I'm telling you, Matt is not here.
The caretaker seems to think you're the one who should be getting married here, not Matt.
Yeah, well, in case you haven't noticed, that guy's got several screws loose. I just happened to mention that 3 out of my 4 grandparents were born in Ireland, and now whenever he sees me, he gets this weird look in his eye.
But you don't think he had anything to do with Matt's disappearance?
No. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He and Matt did not get along. They were always at each other's throats, arguing about the stupidest things. Even those leprechaun gnome things out in the garden. Donal had a fit one day when he saw Matt messing with them. And when Matt announced he was going to stay in the haunted nursery, I thought the guy was going to burst a blood vessel, he turned so red. But Matt disappeared on his own, not because of anything Donal did. I mean, the old coot's not that crazy. Is he?
From the looks of that picture I found over there, it looks like you and Kyler used to be a lot more than friends.
Yeah, we dated for a while, until it finally became obvious that we were better as a couple of friends than as a couple. No biggie.
That discussion you had with Matt? Come on, really. What was it about?
It was about Kyler. I was asking Matt whether he had truly thought through what being married to her was going to be like. The more questions I asked, the more nerves I struck, and the more uncomfortable and angry he became, until finally...
He gave you that shiner.
He stomped upstairs to the nursery. Next day, he disappeared. Obviously, the things I said got to him. So if I seem a little guilty to you, it's because I am guilty. It's my fault that Matt walked out on Kyler. Simple as that.
I'd better get going. See ya.
See ya.
Man. What do I even say about this? What do I think here? Like, bro. Not a good move. Also, who decided that you're not good as a couple with Kyler? The other guys are constantly fighting, so like, I did have another toy, which I could put in the nursery. Dog. Do I have any more of these, or do I get another one later on, maybe? Maybe. Also, what's up with that? Can't do anything with it. Something a little sus about this nursery, and I don't know what it is. I mean, there's also this thing that I still have to do. Maybe I should try the fortune teller again. Oops. How interesting.
I would like a hint.
What's the secret to using those little blocks to balance the scale? Oh. Those leprechaun statues in the garden, I can't figure out in what direction to turn them. Yeah, let me ask about these. I think that's...
Those leprechaun statues in the garden. I can't figure out in what directions to turn them.
That's what I'm the most curious about right now. Back or front, left or right, the ancient Celtics, they knew. Look to shamrocks and ladders and soon so will you. Well, let me take a look then. Where was it anyway? Here? It's not exactly helping. Well, I guess I should take a look at the book. 7 levels of... I wanna facepalm. 7 levels of society. The leprechaun said to me. The road below guides the spinning way to a treasure stash not far away. First stood the Audrey High King he? Probably facing forward for all eternity. Read the twat's local king. Leads he the tribes in every little thing. Bards. Nearly equal to the king's station. They were the makers of the history of a nation. Landowner was the Flaith, noble by the Brehon law. Freemen with goods aplenty to their name. The Airy enjoyed the tribal game. Renter the... I have no idea how to read that. Was but free, tenant still. The land was theirs to plant and till. Bottom of the ladder with hopes of gain, increase in stature the Fuidir sought to attain. Okay. Proudly facing forward for all eternity. So this leaf would face forward. Read at what's local king leads he the tribes in every little thing. That's not really helping, right? Maybe. Bards nearly equal to the king's station. They were the makers of the history of a nation. Oh, the main letters. Let's see. You know, we're supposed to find Matt, but here we are messing around with garden gnomes. So, this is forwards. This would be to the right. This one is facing back. This is facing left. This one is forward. This one's to the right. And this one's back. Look at that. All the stones are here. And a coin. And a toy. Neat. Or check it out at least. We're still missing 2 here. The blue. And then I assume I'm gonna have to put it in this order. Click them in that order. No? The banshee is just chilling around, making some weird noises. No? Can I move them or anything? What am I supposed to do here? Maybe the other way around. Oh, here we go. It was the other way around. Interesting. That looks like something I can use to cross the thing. Alright. Ooh. Maybe that's what I'm gonna need there. Oh. Excuse me? The fuck is your problem? The sound. Creepy. Why does it sound
You're right.
like she's
there
got a
has to be a
jetpack?
logical explanation for what we just saw. So I'm going to calm down, relax, and trust that you will discover what that thing was. You are going to figure it out, aren't you, Nancy?
I promise.
Oh man. Why am I now all of a sudden a ghost hunter? Okay, I wanted to go to here. I can use the board here. That's exactly what I thought. That means forward 1. This means right 1, I guess. Forward 2, maybe. This is to the right twice. I don't think I did that right. To the left 3 times. Hey Donny Spazi, welcome back. Back. Yeah. Why am I drowning this slow? After a while, the bog felt like a nice warm mud bath. This is because you'd gone into shock. Oops. Okay. One more time. Forward 1. To the right. 2 forward. And then to the right twice. And I got forward 2. To the left 4. Circle around, back 2. And left 2. And back 3. Left 2. Just where is it that I'm going? Forward 1. Left 1. Forward 2. To the right. I feel like I'm walking in circles. Oh, we arrived. To Hagrid's cabin. What is this? Why do I just take it?
Ew!
Ew. Ew. Why? Oh, neat. That's what I need.
Looks like I need a key.
Guess I'll have to find one. Interesting. Herbs and remedies. To summon a banshee. And the moon is full. To track bees. Interesting. Bugbane. To get rid of insect infestations, mix together equal parts of tansy, pennyroyal, wormwood, thyme, and catnip. Tansy, pennyroyal, wormwood, thyme, and catnip, right? So we should be able to put it here. Neat. Interesting. I think that might be the thing that goes on the crosses. Should probably start with the first one, but that's not how I do things. Okay. Maybe I should write that down. Here we go. Interesting. I guess I'll go try that. This one then. Yep, that ain't it. How about this way? Now. Why can I not follow a path? Sheep. Shoop. Hey, buddy. What's this? Interesting. Oh, we got another one. Now I have all of them, I think. Oh, it's a shoop thingy, huh? Woolly no more. When a sheep enters the station, the microchip something planted beneath its skin will display its group, color, and family on the screen. Carefully observe the emotional state of the sheep, then use the chart below to determine the group, color, family, and emotion values. Add the 3 values and enter the sum into the woolly no more. To program the correct cut, press the shear button to commence shearing. Interesting. Well, can't do anything right now, so... Where does this one go? Oh. Oh, you can look at the tower from here. Let's jump off the cliff. What is this place? And why can't I go here? I can only look at it. Fantastic. Sheep. Sheep. It's so funny. Sheep. Sheep. Oh. What is this? Oh. Kids, huh? Did you steal that? I don't have any food for you, I'm sorry. I don't think I do anyway. Back we are. Wait, hold on, I can ask Kit.
What's going on?
I found the sketch you did on the ground outside. What's it for?
What, that? I was just messing around. See, I'm into real estate, and whenever I see an interesting tract of land, I like to sketch out how I'd develop it. Just to, you know, keep the juices flowing. It doesn't mean anything. I was just doodling.
Great, so it's okay if I keep this.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Have you ever been to the little hut that's in the middle of the bog?
No. Don't tell me you've been traipsing through the bog. Are you nuts? That stuff's like quicksand.
You just gotta watch your step.
Well, if you go missing, at least we'll know where to look.
I'll see you later, okay?
Drop by anytime.
He's got a point. Nancy has a thing for just going into places that she should not be going to.
You have a lead?
Mostly I have a question. Do you know anything about this sketch? I found it outside.
It looks like a drawing for some kind of housing development, for the land the castle sits on.
Apparently Kit did them. Did you ask him to?
No, and I seriously doubt Matt did either. Kit must have done those on his own. The question is, why? Anyway, I thought of something else you can do for me. Since there's a possibility, however remote, that there are forces at work around here that none of us completely understands, I think it only prudent to do what I can to counteract them. To that end, I would like to include these herbs and flowers in my wedding bouquets. According to Irish lore, each of them is believed to be associated with things I could use a little more of right now. If you could pick them for me and put them in that vase over there, that would be wonderful. Here's a basket.
Alright, so you're reading books and I'm off to go pick up flowers in the middle of the night. Sounds dreamy.
This, of course, means that in spite of whatever it was I saw in the nursery, I still believe there will indeed be a wedding, because no matter who or what took Matt, you're going to find him, Nancy. I have to believe that. Please don't let me down.
I'll catch you later.
As soon as you find out anything, let me know.
Cogs. Let's see. This way this works. I suppose if this is 1 and this is 2, then they should be connected. Okay. There we go. Fascinating. Another one. Okay, I feel like I should go take a look at these. So, hold on. Oh, wow. This one was the first one. We did get that one. This, I think I can do. Oh wait, the cow is directly next to the guy. On this side. Neat. I got another coin. Can I do this as well? And oh, we don't have the sheep. I can't do that yet. Gotcha. Do I have the plank? I don't. Well, yeah, let me take a look at the list of stuff that she needs. I guess I should get back to the hut anyway. Oh nice, I don't have to do this puzzle again. So I guess I'm missing something. Oh, actually, I haven't taken a look at this, have I?
I'd better go somewhere out in the open to work on this.
Is it a jetpack? And I wanted to take a look here, because we're gonna need the flowers. So what do we need? Do we have sage here? Oh yeah. It's that one. I'm missing something else. I'm not sure if it's just
That sheep doll needs stuffing.
I see. I guess I need...
To stuff that sheep doll, I'm going to need more wool.
Guess I'm gonna go get more wool. Which ones do I need? A bunch of them. I've got the sage. Oh, we've got roses here. Fantastic. This thing. The arrow. That's the foxglove. The lark something. What do we have? 5 of them. What's the list? This one. Lavender I still need, and vermilion. I completely forgot about this. There we go. That's the vermilion. And then I just need lavender now, yeah? I think. Unless we don't find any, and then there is no happiness for Kyler. I wonder, maybe there is something by the bog? Nope. Where could I possibly find lavender? This thing I've looked at. Let me follow the path. Maybe I'll find something. There's nothing here. I guess I haven't exactly been back here, huh? Okay, well, that's the path back. And this one leads to the thing again. Could there be... Oops. I don't get to see this part anymore. Well, that's great. Oh, wait. How did I not see that? Interesting. Okay, I can should be able to solve that, sort of. Let me see. This one. So we've got... Oh, we can actually move that. No. Well, it looks like this one to me. Wrong one. It's Taurus. Nope. Well, since I'm here... yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any hints from the guys. Although... Where's my card?
Hi, what's up?
Just checking in. What's new there?
Nancy, this is the best party ever. Translation, Amazing Abs has talked to her twice.
Have you seen Ned? When I talked to him, he sounded weird.
Should we tell her? We kind of have to now, don't we?
Tell me what?
Minky McNabb's here, in all her bikini-clad, boy-crazy splendor. And when she saw Ned and didn't see you, Beeline City. Ned has wisely gone into hiding.
Oh, poor Ned.
That's what he gets for being so cute. So, how are you doing, Nance?
My cell phone bit the dust when I drove into the ditch, so I'm calling from the payphone of this quaint little country inn.
Quaint as in charming, or quaint as in a borderline health hazard?
Quaint is in a place where people go to play games like darts and relax over their favorite combination of fruit juices. In fact, anytime I want to play the games here, I can earn tokens by mixing drinks. Turns out that's something I'm pretty good at.
You've been mixing drinks for people? Shouldn't you be doing something a little more maid of honorly?
The caretaker, Mr. Delaney, hangs out here. It's the only way I could get him to talk.
Why do you want to talk to the caretaker?
I promised Kyler I'd find Matt. I figured Mr. Delaney might know something that could help me.
And did he?
He says Matt was kidnapped by fairies.
I'll bet you were thrilled to hear that.
It looks like someone has been making dolls in this hut I found on the other side of the bog.
The person who ran out in front of your car.
That would be my guess.
Any idea who this person is?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not the missing groom.
It could be someone who knows what happened to him, though.
Just what I was thinking.
Just watch yourself, Nan. Anybody who lives by a bog and spends their time making dolls is probably not exactly running on a full tank, if you know what I mean.
Kyler asked me to pick some special herbs and flowers to add to her wedding bouquet.
What do you mean by special?
According to Irish lore, each plant is associated with something like happiness, courage, peace, love, things that would be good to have a lot of when you're getting married.
What brought that on?
All the strange goings-on around here are starting to get to her. I think she's just doing whatever she can to keep the forces of good on her side or something.
In other words, she's hedging her bets. In other words, she's losing it. She's starting to believe in silly superstitions. She's getting married. I mean, what about how a bride is supposed to wear something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue? Would you call that a silly superstition? Yeah. It's a custom, George, practiced by brides for centuries. Customs like that are what make weddings so beautiful. They're so unromantic. I always thought shoving cake into your brand new spouse's face kind of looked like fun. You're hopeless.
I'd better get going.
Call us anytime. Ta-ta!
Alright, didn't expect much there. Also, were they playing Marco Polo in the back?
Hello?
Me again.
Forget to tell me something?
Nope.
Sorry, I'll call you
not.
later. Bye.
I don't think you're gonna
What's
tell
on
me
your mind,
anything.
then?
What do you know about the stone pillars with all the weird writing on them?
I've never been able to make heads or tails of 'em. Even bought me a book on Ogham runes. Waste of good money, that was.
Ogham runes?
All those lines. Ancient Celtic symbols they are. Runes. Spell out something. I lack the time and patience to work out just what.
I wouldn't mind having a go at it. Do you think I could borrow your book?
Sorry to say, I'm not in a lending mood at the moment, lass. A wee bit of me favourite drum music would put me right, but the band can't be playing it because their drummer took sick. Looking for someone to take his place, they are.
I could
Jeez.
probably fill in. I mean, not permanently, but...
Go to it then. One ditty is all. Play it well enough and the book will be yours. Seamus will help you get started.
Seriously?
What a fine lass you are for helping out the band. Now here's what you do. Watch the cue. When it reaches the drum, just hit the corresponding section of the bowline with the beater. Keep doing that till the song's over. And if you've kept the beat well enough, the band will split their tips with ya. They're about to start. Just watch the bar, keep your wits about ya, and you'll do fine.
Yes, I'm sure this is how it is to play the drum. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I can also do this. Oh shit. I don't know what kind of beat I was beating to, but
No tips for you, lass.
You're stinking up the place, girl.
it's not that easy. Why don't you do it?
I want to try again.
Yeah. Now? Why does this remind me of the Google logo?
Brilliant! Here's your share of the tips.
Oh, splendid.
Sweet as clover to the honeybee that was.
I doubt it.
Here's the book. Keep it as long as you like. I'll not soon have need of it.
Thanks.
Will you be wanting something else from me then?
No, bye.
I should get back to the castle.
Be careful out there, lass.
Let's take a look at that thing. The ancient Celtic Sabbats. Being a short history of descriptions of the four major Sabbats. Fantastic. Ancient Celtic society lived by the celestial skies, and the sun, moon, and stars defined their calendar year and celebrations. Through the summer and winter solstices were honored the four major Sabbats, or festivals were the midpoints between solstice and equinox. These four celebrations were Samhain, Imbolc, Beltane, and Lughnasadh. Because true written language did not appear in Ireland until the 6th century AD, no Celtic historical texts detailing the celebrations exist. Lore and tradition were instead passed on orally by bards. In the 4th century AD, an early version of the written word appeared as the Ogham alphabet. Known now as primitive Irish, it contains 20 letters split into 4 groups of 5 letters, marked by a series of notches on a straight line. Examples of Ogham inscriptions can still be seen today in stone ruins all across Ireland. Written on the page, the letters read left to right, but on a stone marker they read from bottom to top. This alphabet eventually gave way to Old Irish ancestors of today's modern Irish, and written manuscripts finally began to appear. However, with centuries of history already past, many of the ancient Celtic beliefs and traditions were never transcribed. What other secrets the 4 major Sabbats may have held have been lost forever. Samhain was the start of both the Celtic New Year and the dark half of the year. The Celts believed that dark preceded light, with the day beginning at dusk. Observed on November 1st, Samhain was the precursor to All Hallows' Eve, or Halloween, as it is now called. It was also the time of the year when the veil between the world of the living and the other world was at its thinnest. Places were set at the feast table for the dead, as inhabitants from either world could cross the boundaries on this night. All home hearth fires were extinguished to signal the closing of the year. A new bonfire was then ignited, heralding the new year's beginning and fresh starts. Individual firebrands were lit from its flames and taken back to relight the hearth. The new year and the coming winter had been ushered in. Imbolc honored Brigid, the goddess of poetry, smithcraft, and healing. Translated as in the belly, symbolizing the spring lambs that would soon be born, the celebrations took place on February 1st or 2nd. A festival of hearth and home in modern times it is also known as St. Bridget's Day. The traditional lighting of candles represented the imminent return of the sun and all its warmth. Beltane, precursor to May Day, was celebrated on the full moon nearest the midpoint between the vernal equinox and summer solstice, typically near or on May 1st. This festival celebrated the start of the light half of the year and the beginning of the pastoral summer season. As the fertility festival, it honored life. Like Samhain, the boundary between worlds was thin enough to cross on this night. To provide protection, twin bonfires were kindled from 9 sacred woods. Livestock was driven between the fires for purification against disease and to bring luck in the coming months. Firebrands were again taken from the bonfires to relight the hearths at home. Lugnaza announced the first harvest and the autumnal harvests to come around August 1st. As the fruits began to ripen, this festival was celebrated with dancing and games. It was also a favorite time for hand fasting. These trial marriages lasted for a year and a day, at which time the couple could either end the relationship or formalize it with a permanent marriage. Okay. I think I should take a look at what it says. I too would like to scream all day. Please don't. So what do we have here? Okay, backwards I do get Samhain and Beltane. It's either summer or spring, I don't really know which one. I don't really see much here at all. interesting, because here you can kind of see it clearly, but the other ones, I don't think. The other book, it said that we had to go backwards, basically. Hold on. We've got Leo. And the other one, Taurus. And then Scorpius. February till March. January to February. Somewhere then. And then Aquarius, February, March would be spring. Spring is Imbolc. This one. That should be it. And here is, what did I say? Samhain? No, not Samhain. Beltane. Yeah. So this is spring, and then Scorpio is winter, which would be Samhain, which would be this. And then last one. What did we not have? Was it fall? Whoa. I did it. We've got another plate. I know what to do. I just noticed I maybe should have taken a closer look. Agon. Here. Down, please. Yeah. Okay.
Those were just some sketches I made because I was bored. I do that all the time. I'm not after your property.
Then what are you after?
Nothing.
Then why are you trying to tell me there's not going to be a wedding?
Because Matt is gone.
Matt would never walk out on me. Never.
He still loves you, Kyler, but he's not ready to get married, and he just didn't know how to tell you.
Oh, so he told you to tell me? Or was his leaving your idea? What'd you tell him, Kit? That I still had feelings for you? That it isn't over between us? Because it is. You know that, don't you? It is most definitely over.
I'd better not go in there.
Why? What's in it?
No. No.
That means I can snoop downstairs. Sounds good to me. Snoopy, snoop, snoop. They are still here. I guess Kit hit it. Anything else I can look at here? I guess not. That it?
I better not go in there.
Then where do you want to go? Because I got the flowers and I want to drop them off. Let's go hide in the nursery. Still? Nope. Good.
You've picked all the flowers?
Yep,
Go ahead and put them in that vase.
there you go.
Splendid. Anything else to report?
I found Matt's luggage hidden behind the cots downstairs by Kit's things.
How did it get down there?
It kind of looked like Kit was hiding it.
Oh, don't be silly. Why would Kit do a thing like that? Well, anyway, that's a good thing. It means Matt's still around here, just as I've been saying all along. Anything else to report?
I'll catch you later.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
You just had an argument of why Kit thinks that Matt is not coming back, and you're wondering why he would hide the luggage, really? Oh, maybe I can use that thing for the sheep, actually, now that I think of it. Sounds great, Nance. Maybe not. Terrorizing sheep. Oops. Cool. No one was hurt when the jetpack exploded, except you, of course. Use outdoors only. Well, I'm gonna need more plates, but I'm not sure what to do here.
What's going on?
I found Matt's luggage in here, right over there.
What? Over where?
It was behind the cots.
How'd it get there?
Looks to me like someone was trying to hide it.
Well, it wasn't me. Matt hid it. Oh my gosh. He didn't go back to London. He's been here the whole time. Kyler was right. Oh my gosh.
You sound kinda disappointed.
Marrying Kyler is the biggest mistake he could possibly make. If this means that's what he intends to do, you bet I'm disappointed.
I couldn't help but overhear the discussion you and Kyler had in the library.
That sure didn't go like I planned. All this talk of fairy kidnappings and practical jokes, I just thought it was time to clear the air, but what happens? Not only did she accuse me of being the bad guy in all this, but as it turns out, she had it right, and I had it wrong. Matt didn't walk out on her. His luggage proves it.
The part about your still having feelings for her, was she right about that too?
Yeah. As for what, if anything, I'm gonna do about it, I haven't quite figured that out.
Time for me to scoot.
Drop by anytime.
That's great. Let's get a hint.
I would like a hint.
Do you have any suggestions when it comes to putting the picture with all the dolls on it to use?
What's the secret to using those little blocks to balance that scale with 3 trays in the library?
Use the chart in the drawer, and eventually you'll see that the blocks must add up to 100 times 3. There was a drawer. I did not. Wait, what? Like here? Oh, come on. 100 times 3. up brass. And cedar is 1. Copper is 47. Okay, 45, 47. Iron is 40. I would need like both of these here. Hmm, 37. Sink over here and then 3. Oh. Well, fantastic. You told me I searched the entire room already. Apparently that was a lie. There we go. Here. Yeah, we get another one. Okay, great. Kit didn't exactly seem like he knew about the luggage, so...
What's on your mind, then?
Would you by any chance know how Matt's luggage wound up hidden behind the cots in the Great Hall?
That I would. I put it there. I told the Sassenach he was not to stay in Fiona's room, yet he did nonetheless. So, while he was out with the others, I took his bags and hid him, thinking to force him to leave her room. Wasted time, that was. Turns out the good people had something else in mind. Good at finding things, are ya?
As a matter of fact, I am very good at finding things.
Got something for you, then.
A key?
Aye, to the sheep pen. The sheep I'm keeping on the castle grounds need bringing in so I can shear 'em first thing tomorrow.
You want me to bring them in?
There's 10 of 'em is all. With that lantern of yours, you'll be done before you know. Go on now, take it. Just walk the grounds, and whenever you come upon a sheep, blow a whistle, and back they'll go to the barn. When you think all 10 are in, go to the barn and make sure, then lock the place up, and that'll be that. Don't be looking at me like I've got 3 heads, lass. You can do it. Out with you now. There's work to be done.
Good. Now I can figure out the sheep thing. Where am I supposed to use the key? Not entirely sure. I'm also not sure. Oh, it worked. Oops. Oh. I guess that's how I catch them. Stay there. Beautiful, Nance. I need 2 more. I heard you. I'll find you. 1 more. There you are. Gotti. So now...
There, the paddock's all locked up.
Nice. Now, can I do this or maybe I need to go back to him first. Alright. Sir, I'm done.
The sheep are tucked away in the barn then?
Yeah.
They sure are.
I knew you could do it, lass. Will you be wanting something else from me then?
Since you're going to shear the sheep that are in the barn tomorrow anyway, would it be okay if I sheared one of them tonight?
You know how to shear a sheep, do ya?
Well, no, but I need some raw wool, and I figure it can't be that hard.
I'm willing to let you give it a try, but you'll not be finished till you've filled 3 bags. Do I have your word on it?
Sure.
3 bags of wool, you got it.
All right then. The book there in the barn will tell you how to operate all the equipment. Oh, and to get a sheep into the shearing station, just blow this tune on your whistle. Read the instructions, blow the whistle, and you'll be adding sheep shearing to your list of talents in no time at all.
Okay, well, I need some wool anyway, so at least it's not like a chore. Book? What book? There's a book? Or does he just mean this thing? Oh, well. So it's blue and it's keen. I don't know if that's how you say it. Bleeding. I suppose he's either bleeding or angry. And how do I do this? Do I like math this? So that's 30 plus 13 would be 43.
Cool.
Beautiful. Maybe. Okay, so he's obviously happy. He's blue daily. So 28 as 40.
One bag down, 2 bags to go.
Cool. Orange, brown. Brown, that's brown. Brown and daily. Wow, you're really loud. 25 and bleeding. So 40 again. Damn.
Now that's an interesting look. There, all done.
I'll take that, thank you very much. Bye. Now. So, here we are. Let's get some wool in this thing. Wow, that looks creepy. Still don't have this. Well. So, now, we've got the sheep. The piggy above a night. And then the sheep could also be like this, technically. Where else is the sheep? No, never mind, they cannot be like this. Well, actually, I guess it could technically be like that. The cow is... Oh, wait. Oh. Piggy above the knight. Let's see. There we go. That might be the last one, no? Let's take a look, first of all. Alright, so... Let me compare first. So which one's which? Alright, this one is 89, so this is the yellow. This one is 64 and 2 and 1. 67 is C. Okay, this is 77 M. And then this one would have to be black. Alright, let me start with this. Just FYI, this is also not quite how a print like this works. Yellow. This one's blue. And last one is yellow. No, it's magenta. I didn't even think about this, but like, had I done it the other way around, it would just all be black. So, man, those are some really complicated instructions for a jetpack. Something that is explosive in the first place, and then if you press the wrong stuff, it's even more explosive. Let's see, spin this thing to red. Number, slot must read 729. Press black button. Flip red switch down. Spin blue to black. Slide lever to halfway point. Press yellow, press red. Turn the color dial to red. Move number dial to 4. Flip blue up. Flip yellow down. Press the go button.
Oh my gosh, I'm flying!
It's a little wild.
Woohoo!
Oh, can you go down, please?
Matt, are you in here? Hello? Anybody here?
Damn. That looks so nice here. I'm pretty sure it would be super dusty. IRL. Oh, Nautical Cartography by Jack's Day. Supraxiscope, Animals in Motion. Looks like I can fly out into the ocean. I was actually wondering about that. Maybe... I guess I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Why won't you let me do this? Oh, here we go. I would assume... Nope. Oh yeah. Wow. It's a printer, apparently. Anything else here? I guess that's it. To go here. Why is it built like this anyway? Like, wouldn't you want to be able to go up here? So... In 5? Or maybe an S? What happens if I keep flying?
Oh no! I'm out of power!
A passing ship saw you fall into the ocean when your jetpack gave out. That was the last I saw of you. Eek. Also, is it just a coincidence that the doll looks like... I mean, I'm so confused about this puzzle. We just made the sheep. How does this work? What kind of magic is this? Oh, we do need another doll. Oh man.
You have a lead?
I'll catch you later.
Kinda.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Well, every time I want to talk to you, you're not really saying a whole lot. This one. 3 years into the study, by removing all duplicates, I find that the only remaining true consonant is key. Duplicates. Page. Is it just a title or is it with this one as well? If it's with that, if it's with this thing, then it would be L. think. And I guess it's 3. What else do we have? A guide to knowledge. 2 simple words to contain such wisdom, but swap the first letter and the last letter. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Swap the first letter and the last letter, change the R to P and Z to W. Remove the first appearance of any duplicate letter. Move the W 1 place to the right. Move the 9th and 10th letter to the front. Add an L after every 5th letter. Change the 2nd and 4th vowels to O. Move the 7th letter 2 places to the left. Invert the 3rd and 4th letters. Swap the 2nd letter from the right with the 8th consonant from the left. Place the first L to the right of its 2nd occurrence. Move the 3rd and 4th letters to the front. Remove the C. Once you have, you'll find that. Whew. That is not an easy puzzle. Remove the C. Once you have, you'll find that spun to Q will do. So Q. Not sure which spot it is though, but maybe 2. There's that. How many books is it in total? 4, I think. Nautical cartography. 1 year soon, you'll finally join us here. The seas await your notice. Let me see the note real quick. Not that one. Which one was it? This. Supraxiscope, animals in motion. Hydroponics and aeroponics. That we got. Might actually be number 4 than this one. This is N. And this one, I take it it's number 1, but I'm not entirely sure what the letter is. Maybe C? The C's await your notice. Could be. Oh. I was wondering about this book. I was like, it looks too suspicious over here. Animals abound in a merry round. Seated in the middle can answer the riddle. On legs of 4 they spin evermore. Horse? Oh. Why does she keep going there? Honestly, Nancy with her jetpack should just follow her. Where is the jetpack? Do I just have it on now? Oh. So guess I could try C here. Maybe Q. And then number 3. I suppose it is L. H. Or not. An X. Sure, if you say so. Despite my reservations, Brendan built and gave to Fiona her very own jetpack. Her constant, often tearful pleas for permission to use his had simply become intolerable. Brendan said it would help teach her responsibility, and I must admit, the look of pure joy on her face when he presented her with it, and her spontaneous, utterly sincere promise to use it carefully forever and ever, have convinced me it was a good idea. Besides, Brendan's work keeps us all so isolated here. It breaks my heart to think how lonely and bored she must be. But now she's everywhere. Circling the castle, soaring over the bog, venturing out to the island and back. And since Brendan is harder at work than ever on his liquid propellants, it falls upon me to don his jetpack and keep an eye on her whenever it appears she's getting too adventuresome. Brendan has made my job somewhat easier by fitting Fiona's jetpack with a device that causes it to automatically descend should she try to fly beyond the borders of the castle towards town. The fireworks inadvertently caused by Brendan's test launches have already created enough stir in town. Were someone to see Fiona racing across the skies of Baylor, that would be the end of our happy life here for sure. Fortunately, working at the inn, as I do almost nightly, I hear all the rumors and manage to nip those concerning Castle Malloy in the bud. By attributing the strange flickering lights some people swear they've seen up here to the activities of fairies, which to many, if not most, of our neighbors is a perfectly reasonable explanation. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Brendan has managed to fool everyone into thinking he's developing a new fuel for armored vehicles. In fact, he sometimes conducts tours of the false laboratory he maintains next to the library in order to support his subterfuge. If the truth of what he's developing in the real lab were ever discovered, I shudder to think of the consequences. Oh dear, Fiona just shot by outside the window. Time to have the jetpack and go see what she's up to.
Oh, I think this doll is supposed to be me.
Why is it here? And why does it exist? And it's got a key too. Oh, that's another key. Fiona. Cute. So this key should go here. Happy 6th birthday to a darling daughter. Dear Fiona, you are the light of our life. Our deepest love to you always. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Oh, it is Fiona, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be in here. This is your home, isn't it? My name's Nancy Drew, and you're Fiona, right? Fiona Malloy?
Fiona, listen. I didn't mean any harm. See, I'm looking for someone. A young man named Matt. I don't suppose you've seen him. Fiona?
Oops. Well, so much for solving that puzzle. Oh man.
No, don't touch that.
I already did, I'm sorry.
No!
Too late.
Nuts. Well, now you're trapped over there and I'm trapped over here. Now I'm done.
I take it you're Matt. I'm Nancy Drew, the maid of honor.
Thrilled, I'm sure. You wouldn't happen to have a tunnel boring machine in your pocket, would you? Or food? Do you have any food on you? A biscuit or two? Some crisps? Cocoa Kringle? Anything?
Cocoa Kringle?
Sorry.
Oh, the only thing that woman in the shabby dress ever gives me are carrots and potatoes and such. I've been wandering around down here for days. I want something full of sugar and nice, greasy fat. You know, real food.
The real food? She's giving you real food.
She feeds you?
Every once in a while, the silo slides open, and she'll be standing up there in the fresh air looking down at me. Then I get showered with vegetables, she goes away, and the silo slides shut. Whenever I talk to her, she kind of grunts as if she understands what I'm saying, yet she refuses to help me. It's like I'm her pet or something. And now there's two of us. Dibs on the potatoes.
Why did this door shut when I pulled that switch?
As best I can figure from the papers and drawings I found, you're standing in the laboratory where the bloke who lived here during World War II did all his top secret research. He was working on new forms of propulsion to be used in flying machines, rockets, that sort of thing. Apparently, to keep unwanted visitors out, he planted devices which would allow him, at the push of a button, to seal off the lab. This gate and all the others will go up when our hostess decides to feed us. Opening those silo doors seems to reset everything. Opening those silo doors is also the only way out of here. Believe me, I know.
Kyler and Kit think you disappeared as a practical joke.
A reasonable assumption. Pulling the wool over people's eyes while pulling the rug out from under them is something I take great pleasure in. I don't know why, I just do. And actually they are, in a way, quite correct. In point of fact, I stumbled upon the entrance to a secret passage in the nursery, so I thought it would be jolly good fun to make some ghostly sorts of noise from inside it and give Kyler a fright. But all of a sudden, this crow flew in through the window and came straight at my eyes. I fell backwards into the passage trying to get away from it, and the next thing I knew, I was falling through a hole in the floor. Fortunately, I only fell about 2 meters. So I got to my feet, and since it was dark and my glasses were knocked off when that crow attacked me, I started feeling my way along the wall, looking for a ladder or something so I could climb back up. But instead, my hand hit some sort of button. A siren went off, the door above me slid shut, and there I was. I yelled until I was hoarse, but no use. I was trapped. So I felt my way along the tunnel, looking for another way out, until I got to the lab you're standing in, at which point I blundered into the button you just pressed, siren goes off, door comes down, and suddenly I'm even more trapped. Not long after that, the doors at the top of the silo slid open, so I looked up. And by squinting really hard, I could see an old woman with long hair, wearing a long ratty dress, just standing there, looking down at me. I called to her, told her who I was and what had happened. I told her everything. Called to her till I went hoarse again, but she just stood there. I even tossed my ring up to her, saying, "Go ahead, keep it, just get me the heck out of here." Nothing.
Kyler's trying her best not to show it, but she's really worried about you.
That's the worst of it. Knowing that my eagerness to play a silly prank on her is going to wind up ruining the wedding. She's going to be so disappointed and humiliated and appalled. She'll never forgive me. What an idiot I am. I love her so much, and I am so lucky a mongrel like me landing someone as smart and beautiful as her, and now, whether I ever get out of here or not, I'm going to lose her. What an unthinking, short-sighted, immature idiot.
For a while, Kit was convinced you disappeared because you had decided you didn't want to marry Kyler after all.
I'm not surprised. The fact is, soon after we got here, he tried to tell me I was about to make a colossal mistake and that I should call off the wedding. Such wishful thinking on his part is exactly why I didn't ask him to be my best man. Oh, I made up some excuse about office politics and occupational expediency, but Kit was and is, and hopefully always will be, my best friend. But having him be my best man knowing he's still smitten with Kyler? I figured I'd pass.
Mr. Delaney, the caretaker? He thinks you were spirited away by fairies.
You know, I actually miss that superstitious, super ridiculous old fossil. Kit and I spent the better part of an evening rigging line in the garden so we could fool him into thinking a leprechaun was moving through the bushes. Only a branch snapped off and whacked Kit in the eye, and that was that. Except, I must admit, seeing as I have no idea who or what that thing is that has us trapped down here, Mr. Delaney might not be all that wrong.
I'm pretty sure her name's Fiona. She's the daughter of Brendan Malloy, the guy who was doing all the research down here. Everyone thought she was killed along with her parents when this place exploded, but she wasn't, and she's been wandering around in the bog near the castle ever since.
So, if our wedding ever does take place, it looks like I'll end up with a crazy in-law after all.
I'll be in here checking everything out, okay?
Great. Why don't I wait right here?
Why don't you? Not sure I like him. Oh. What is that, please? Final launch checklist required as part of level 5 procedures. Checklist must be used on launch day. Oh my
It looks like
goodness.
the only sure way of getting those silo doors to open is by launching the rocket.
Great. That's what I wanted to hear.
Did you know there was a button here that says, in case of lockdown, press to open?
What? You mean something that could open up a way to escape was right under my nose the whole time? That does it. If I get out of here, I'm having that eye surgery. My weak stomach will just have to get over it.
Oh. Oh no. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. What's this? Work log. Rocket notes. Have decided to confine tests to liquid propellants only. Believe they will prove more efficient than either a solid or hybrid propellant system. This means altering rocket interior as liquids must be kept in separate tanks until ignition. Also requires separate combustion chambers. Note. Test possibility of turning liquid fuel to gases prior to entering combustion chamber. May improve efficiency. Shifting of center of gravity will occur as propellants are ignited and forced out of rocket nozzle. Test varying weight loads and component placements to ensure stable flight. Tests have concluded that only fin type 1 is successful. Man. Don't know what this is for, but okay. Due to heavy liquid loads, must now maximize thrust. Different propellant combinations will result in varying speeds. Oh man. See notes in Castle Lab for results of previous tests and possible new combinations. Propellant X-29 has been installed. Test launch tomorrow. Will also attempt secondary launch using propellant combination Y31. To be prepared later today. Launch controller to be prepped. Insert safety key to power on, then flip first switch to check continuity. Green light indicates correct wire connection. Arm rocket with second switch before initiating countdown. Flip third switch to launch. Cool. Cool. So there's that. We've got a periodic table. Of course. Oh, here. Ah, interesting. Well, I think I might be ready to do this. Whoops. I guess I'm not. Every cloud has a silver lining, except a cloud of chemicals. Let's try that again. So how do I take it then? The chemical explosion blew the silo doors wide open, but only because it blew you and Matt straight into them. Ugh, ouch indeed. Okay, well, I don't really know why this isn't working, but it's not working, so that's fantastic. Not sure what I'm missing, but yeah, should probably take a look around in the first place. That looks creepy. Cat, duck. Cute. So, what do we have here? Oh, we've got rocket parts. How many can I take? Oh. Oh, I only get to take one at a time. I see. Fin types. It was fin type 1. So it would have to be this one. Oh, that's the, okay, that's the launch thingy. Not sure I want to do this just yet. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, fun. Okay, well, we don't know which color is for what. I can put this one here, or not. There we go. What else? I'm confused. Maybe. Wow, okay, I have to get like real close to it. Cool. is also category 1. Category 2 and HG is category 3. Okay, now I got it. Alright. Almost done. I only died like 50 times by now. Last one, and then we get the key. Finally. And this goes in 1. And this is mine. Wow, thank you. Guess maybe... Oh, oops. 90.1. So this, I suppose. And then what did it say? Launch controller to be prepped. Insert safety key to power on. Then flip the first one. Green light. I don't see any lights. Okay. It's not really doing anything at all. Oh. Interesting. How do I put it down? Oh wait, hold on. You want me to do the stairs. I see. There we go. Now this one here. I guess now I should be able to nope. Still no green light. Oh yeah, I need to do the wires first, duh. Any indication on how to do that? Apart from guessing. Yeah, duh. Okay. Okie dokie. I hear ya. Gray and yellow? Almost looks like black. Man, that stuff's really tangled. Y'all should get your wires in order. Oh my. Where does this continue? Here? How long is this wire? Why is it that long? What for? Am I doing this right? Man, Nancy will be faster probably just sorting these cables. Oh my gosh, stop. Well, great, now... Oh my gosh. Excuse me? Cool. Now it's black. I don't know. Fantastic. Why are you still not working? Man, come on. Let's check this one again. What is this? Man, I don't know. That would be 4, that should be correct. I guess I'll try it out now. Again. Oh, goodness. What's the second one? Key to power on. Flip first switch to check continuity. Green light indicates correct wire connection. Arm rocket with second switch before initiating countdown. Flip third switch to launch. I guess. Whoa. I feel like Nancy shouldn't have been standing that close to it. Oh.
Nancy? What on earth is going on? Matt!
Kyler, we're trapped down here. Get a ladder or something.
Oh, Matt, I've been so worried about you. Where have you been? I missed you so much. I was afraid I'd never see you again. And I've got so much to tell you. No, I take that back. There's only one thing I want to tell you. I love you. Do you hear me? I love you.
By the time Kit came back with a ladder, Kyler had said I love you to Matt approximately 150 times. And Matt had said it to Kyler about 200 times. And they were still saying it to each other on the day of their wedding 4 days later. Even Kit remarked that Matt's little misadventure seemed to have been good for their relationship. Needless to say, this bummed Kit out. Until he met the very beautiful young Irish woman who catered the reception. Long story short, it looks like Kit will soon be returning to Ireland, and not just to sketch plans for potential housing developments. As for Mr. Delaney, he still can't accept the fact that the strange wail I kept hearing wasn't a banshee, but an old siren that Matt kept inadvertently setting off down in the tunnels. Nor is he clear on the fact that Fiona, whose jetpack was also a source of weird noises, was responsible for many of the strange phenomena he'd always attributed to fairies. But he understood immediately that Fiona was someone in need of compassion, and helped the police take her into custody without incident. Apparently, after the explosion killed her parents, Fiona was taken in and raised by an old hermit who lived alone in the bog hut, which did not exactly do wonders for the little girl's mental or emotional development. But she's getting lots of attention now, and she's so bright, after all, her father was a rocket scientist, that her prognosis is actually pretty good. Me, I'm on my way back to the States, via jet plane, not jet pack. My pack and Fiona's were quickly confiscated by military types bent on adapting them for use on the battlefield. Unfortunately for them, Brendan's intricate fuel system has them completely and hopelessly stumped, which has no doubt made Fiona's crow and all its feathered friends very happy. They finally have the skies above Castle Malloy all to themselves.
Man. In which borough of London does Kit work? Boy, I have no clue. Let's try this one. Oh, I was right. Nice. Ace Flyer for using the jetpack to get around. Dollhouse. Yeah, the goddamn dollhouse. I knew it. Like, I was at the end in the tower, and I got the last doll, and instead of going to the dollhouse, I went straight to the bog. And then afterwards, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not getting to this puzzle anymore. Leprechaun spinner for turning the leprechauns round and round. Didn't bother. I didn't have the solution, so I don't mess with it too much. Alright. Well, yeah, I didn't really go over the board with all of these, so...
When my best friend Bess Marvin wins a vacation for 3 at a resort on a private island in the Bahamas, she naturally invites me and her cousin, George Fain, to go with her. But by the time I arrive, the owners of the resort are nowhere to be found, and Bess has been kidnapped. To get her back, George and I must find a long-lost treasure, a quest that brings us face to face with many of the island's strange inhabitants and forces us to risk our lives, both on and in the sea. Help us find the treasure before this sun-drenched paradise turns deadly. In my next adventure, Ransom of the 7 Ships.
Take 1. Speed. Action.
Oops.
Take 3. Speed. Action.
My depth perception stinks. Let me try it again.
Oh, come on, guys. Let me open the box. I gotta know what's in there. Please let me open it. Please. Please, 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 please. Surprise!
The sheep would have to be here, I guess. cat. Okay, hold on. Pig and cat. Cat, vampire, this thing, this thing. Alright. Pig, girl, vampire, Matt. Oh, sheep above the dude. I knew it. Of course, there was gonna be an egg.